Hi and welcome to Nigel's Joys. And today we have a special treat for you. I'm actually performing in a play in Penang at the Georgetown Literary Festival on the 25th of November. So if you guys are around Penang or if you want to come up for a special treat for the Georgetown Literary Festival, please come on up. The play itself is called Pineapple Tarts. And obviously we're going to be making pineapple tarts for the play. So for all of those people who don't know, pineapple tarts are this amazing little snack that you eat during Chinese New Year, actually any of the Malaysian festivals. So let's get on with it and meet some people who are going to be making these pineapple tarts along with me. So let's make some pineapple tarts.
We're making pineapple tarts.
Hi Kathy, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Sarah Sharum, who plays Kathy. Now, Kathy is an award-winning TV personality who focuses on news. She only interviews the best, the top politicians, the top entertainers. What do I do in pineapple tarts? Well, I've come to KL. I've come to KL, take 3. I've come to KL on a flying visit to make pineapple tarts with my best friends, who I've known from school since I was 10 years old. My God, they just love hearing my stories about how, the moments that I interview personalities, rock stars and celebrities. Oh God, they just can't wait for me to arrive in KL. And I do love to see them too.
So the first thing we need to do, obviously, is cut the pineapples. Top and tail. And then, how I peel is really quite easy. I just cut down the side. Try and get all the green off, but while not cutting too much of the pineapple flesh off. Okay, so get out all the green, shave it off.
Go. So I'm here with Sophie, one of my characters, and we're prepping pineapple tarts because I think to properly do this play, everyone needs to actually know how to make them. And Nigel, of course, is helping us in this endeavor because I had to go and pass 4 people who had never made pineapple tarts in their lives.
Oh, correction, I made them in school.
Oh, you made them in school?
2,000 years ago.
Wasn't
2000
that
years
called
ago.
home economics at that time?
So
So
not-
why are you making us do this, Sheeta?
Because, as one of my characters says, it's fun.
Very fun.
Yes, it's fun. It's part of the process.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Gives me an excuse to put pineapple tarts on the YouTube channel too.
Correct.
It's the process, Nigel, the process.
Absolutely.
The journey.
Yes. I'm very lucky actually that Nigel agreed to do this because when I cast him, all I knew was, okay, Nigel can perform. But I didn't know he could perform at this level.
I do not have an OnlyFans. I see what you know what that means.
Of course.
Of course, we know what it means. We also know what Tinder is.
Right. If you hear any barking in the background, it's because Toffee decided to chase a cat. There we go. Okay. And to core, I usually use a smaller knife. It's just easier than handling a large one. So when you cut out the eyes, what you want to do is just sort of cut at an angle and then cut up. There are easier ways to do it, but I find that this is the way that Mandalorians do it. No. This is the way that actually wastes you the least amount of pineapple. So it doesn't waste pineapple when you do this. Otherwise, I find that Other ways tend to cut out a lot of the pineapple. Now, did you know that pineapple was actually a grass? It's a very fragrant grass, but it's not actually a fruit. Toffee is here and she's done her work. We need to chop the pineapples before we actually put them in the food processor or even begin to grate. So now we've got the cored pineapple. Mostly clean. Trying not to waste any of it. So just cut in half. Don't worry about the core too much. I cut them like an orange segment. And I will cook the core along with it because it's such a waste otherwise. You can cut a little bit of it out if you're worried that it'll get woody, but with the long cooking it actually gets soft. And this part here actually contains a lot of the bromelain, so eat it.
Hi, I'm Mary George. I play Anura in Pineapple Tarts. I'm a widow. I have 2 grown-up children, one who lives in Cardiff and the other in Dubai. You know, I'm here because my friends want me to basically make pineapple tarts. They think the only thing I'm good at is making coconut candy. Ah, these friends of mine.
So in writing this play, I actually had to go and learn how to make pineapple tarts. And this is something I had never done in my life. But you know, it was lockdown and there wasn't a lot else left, a lot of time in your hands. And so I made the tarts and I made every rookie error that you could possibly make.
You could get pineapples during lockdown.
You could get pineapples during lockdown. So the first time I made them, I actually did them really the old-fashioned way, using whole pineapples like this. I peeled them, I cored them, I took out all the little mata, I grated them, I chopped them up, I did all kinds of stupid things.
In the play, Sheena actually has the girls grate the pineapples for a bit. You can do this or you can do it in the food processor. So let's try grating the pineapples for a start. Oops. Don't worry if the pineapples break off like that. We can always cast the larger chunks into the food processor. And there we go. Grated pineapples, just check the larger chunks. We'll put that in the food processor later. Oh. There we go. This was the old school of doing it. Either grate it or chop it up by hand. I can tell you that the food processor has made things a lot easier. And your fingers will also thank you for it. Oop.
I just cut like...
Just as long as it gets cut. That's
they
me.
all have to be even and small.
Yeah.
And if it's not the right size, you throw it out.
Yes, that is true.
I asked my mother, I said, it's for popiah, it's popiah filling. Who's going to see when you wrap it up? She said, I know when I eat. There you go, yeah. Just chuck the whole thing in the bin. No.
Okay, done.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
And here we go. Chop the pineapples into chunks so that we can put it in the food processor and it gets chopped up more evenly. And that's it.
Hello, my name is Sandra Sodi and I play Sophie in Pineapple Tarts. I'm a school teacher and I have 2 grown-up daughters. And you would think after 25 years I would know my husband, but I don't. I don't understand him at all. I always thought that if you did the right thing, everything would be okay. If only people would do what they're supposed to do and not something else like going and shacking up with this 25-year-old, younger than his daughters.
We're going to start with pureeing the core. The reason for this is because the core actually is very, very firm. So it'll take a long time to cook. So let's puree the core first. Hopefully that works. Yes, it works. No. Yep, that works. Thank you. All right. Let's give it a bit of a scrape down, otherwise it'll bounce up all off the top. Actually, it might help to have some of the pineapple juice in there. So we can take some of the pineapple juice from the grated pineapples, put it in here, and hopefully that gives the core a little bit of moisture to lubricate its movement. And there we go. Let's have a look. Yes! Nicely done. Okay. Right, so we're going to put some of the pineapple in here. Do it stage by stage. For the rest of the pineapples, add it in like 2-3 additions. And we need to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt for one portion of the recipe, but I'm doing double, so I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon. I'm putting it together with the sugar because the sugar only gets added when things get a bit drier on the pineapple front. And with an induction cooker, it's already bubbling. And we're back, and it's reduced, and we are adding a little bit of butter to enrich the jam and to make it a little shiny when we put it into the tarts. And later, after this, we add the sugar, and the jam, as they say, is done.
I'm Inez, played by Leong Che Lian. I am, actually I'm the star of the play. Don't tell anyone, even the playwright doesn't know actually. But I know everyone's secrets, and I can tell when somebody is lying to me or trying to hide something. In fact, in the play, everyone says that I should have been a policewoman or a detective or even a spy. But instead, I decided to make a lot more money selling makeup.
And this, as you can see, was an all-day project. As you can see behind me, it is now dark. But having said that, this pineapple jam looks amazing. It's sort of like a bright egg yolk color at the moment, but as you can see, it has dried up nicely. So what we're going to do is we are going to put in the salt and the rock sugar after we added the butter just now, as you could see. So there we go. The fine bits are the salt and the big bits are the rock sugar. Now we turn the fire on and we heat it up again. But do this on medium heat only. Hi, I'm Stan Lee. I'm played by Nigel Skelchi, and actually, I'm the star of this show. Because without me, you think those four will actually agree to anything? Especially my wife. So unreasonable. You know, at 60, a guy should be allowed to have some fun in his life, some time to himself, right? But she doesn't understand that at all. So, right now, I have to go and talk to her lawyers, all sorts of bullshit. Yeah?
I just did my nails, so can somebody else do them? Grating.
I'll grate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Half, right?
This is gonna be weird.
Only half the cheese?
Half. Yes, because we're going to put in butter. Now, I haven't taken out the butter yet because the butter needs to be solid and cold. We are going to do a short crust pastry, a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 flours to 1 butter. And for extra flavor, cheddar cheese. We're going to weigh out because I've got 250 grams of butter. I am going to chuck in 500 grams of flour. So the cheese really is for just flavoring. So 500 grams of flour. You don't need to put salt anymore because the cheese has a good amount of salt.
Can it be any cheese?
Parmesan is very, very nice as well. So that's 500. Look, if it give or take 10 grams, that's about a teaspoon of flour, so that's fine. All right, we need about 2 tablespoons of sugar, so that's about 30 grams of flour, sugar. That gives it a little sweetness and a little lift. Thank you. All right, now what I need is for someone, Mary, Anura, which one are you right now?
Both.
Both.
Okay, chop this up into little bits and put it in there.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Let me just put the sugar and this in here. And then you can chop up the butter.
All of it?
All of it, yes. Okay, cut it to about 1 cm cube sizes. But do it quick because it needs to be cold, it cannot soften out. This prevents the gluten from forming, so you get a nice tender crust.
I'm done, Nigel.
Oh, I think she means done in more than one way.
All right, fantastic.
I don't know how much we can use of this, but
It's fine, I'll find out. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna mix this in a little bit. So it's in the flour. And then, if you have a food processor, this is good. If not, just use 2 knives and cut it into the butter. What you want is actually kind of like sandy.
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 Lumps of sandy.
Yes, lumps. Oh God.
Oh God.
So I'm going to pulse this, and so this is pulsing. So do 10 pulses, about 10 pulses.
3,
2.
4.
See, look at this. Look at this. See, it's getting like sandy, pea-sized, whatever they call it. But that's about right.
The granules of that.
Yeah, granules. See? Now, what I need is a dash or 2 of vodka. Why do I add the vodka? The vodka actually prevents gluten from forming. So what we're going to do is keep this running. It's about 2 tablespoons. Could I have the ice water, please? Thank you. And then we pour in another couple of tablespoons. Once it forms a nice little lump, see, it's slowing down. We're good. See those lumps? That's about it.
can you use a substitute for vodka?
Alcohol? Yes, just more ice water.
Oh, okay.
You don't need the vodka, but I find that the vodka gives a really nice texture. Out it comes. we need to flour our hands. Okay, I'm going to bring this together.
Does this bring like memories of the sound of music?
Absolutely. Because both of you.
Female dear.
Okay, and we need to work it until it kind of comes together. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it, and then you're going to do it. Because this is not going to damage your nails.
No, it cannot.
No, it won't damage your nails. So we knead it a bit because kneading it will develop a little bit of the gluten, and you want that. You can't have too much of the gluten developed, but a little bit is fine. See how it comes together?
Yeah.
Really quickly. All right, a little bit more. Who wants to try? Sophie?
Okay.
Okay. Your mic. Huh?
2 hands.
No, one hand will do. One hand to hold the bowl.
So you want me to scatter it?
I think it's
Actually,
loud
it's
enough,
Mary
but
and
go
me,
ahead.
You know?
Oh.
Mary and a new chef, and Sarah and Kathy, not Mike.
See how soft it is?
Yes, very.
So we're going to wrap this, wrapped like this, and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes or 45 minutes to let the pastry rest. It's this little baby dough at the moment and very soft and squidgy. Okay. I'll cut this pastry for you,
Okay,
okay?
and I'll watch.
And then you'll roll it out. One. See how lovely it is too when it's nice and firmed up in
How
the-
long was it in the
About-
refrigerator?
About half an hour in the freezer,
Okay.
which is equivalent to 2 hours in the fridge.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not going to do huge pieces because then we can work faster and the rest can go back in the fridge. Always start from the middle. Always
Okay.
start from the middle. Don't fall off the edge.
Oh.
I call it fall off the edge.
I see what you
and
mean.
up and down, up and down.
Okay, got it.
Okay, not too thin because this is quite thick. You're almost there, so you better work on the edges a little bit.
Okay, got it.
Mhm. This is nice though. Okay. We just want it all kind of level.
Okay.
All right, that's good. Okay. So there's one. All right. Press in till it's cut, and then gently. That should do it. There you go. Okay, and keep on going, but flour well. Okay, you don't want it to stick, so take it out and flour again.
You have to take both pieces out.
Yes, just flour. Okay. And keep on going.
Let's try one.
Ding. Ooh, that's a lot of filling.
That's a lot.
Never mind, we have so many. Go ahead. Okay. These are damn fat pineapple tarts, exactly like me. Wow, that is so extra. Okay, this is just too much here. I'm gonna pinch some off and yes. Okay. Halfway, roll out, come. Done. Okay,
Okay. Now I'm going to put more flour.
no need, not yet. Done.
Okay, this is all right.
Okay, quarter. And now we're gonna make the egg wash. Sheena.
Okay, I've already broken the egg and I'm beating it up. And according to Nigel, I need to put a pinch of salt in.
That bottle
So-
of
Here is da salt.
makes it shiny.
Okay,
Makes
so
it
yeah.
brown, golden.
I know this
Yeah.
one terlalu banyak lah. This is like
Yeah, that's
falling
gonna be
all
an
over the
omelette.
place. No, I can't get to the pastry to put the egg wash because there's too much pineapple. So I think we need to reduce the amount of pineapple.
It's really hard to get these brass molds now, from what I understand.
No, cannot. Cannot find. I don't think anybody makes them anymore. They just make the plastic ones.
I guess it's cheaper, but there's something kind of like nostalgic about these fellas.
It's like batik molds, isn't it? The metal ones,
Yeah.
which people used to have in their houses. But if you go looking for them now, you can't find them anymore. Yeah, actually, it's a really nifty way of doing it.
It is.
Yes.
All right, and these go in the oven, 170 to 180 degrees Celsius for about 20-25 minutes, and then we'll check up on them. Here we go. Can you?
Yeah,
Take it from the plate or from the tray?
Up to you.
Okay.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, actually.
Huge amount of pineapple jam. Oh my god.
I know, right?
Just makes it.
It can be half.
And two bite. Actually,
It's not sweet.
no.
Wow. Actually, I'm not a food person, but I have to say this is one of the best.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't like the pastry when it just melts. I like there to be a crunch because then there's a little texture difference. Otherwise, it's sort of like sandy pastry and then pineapple. But everyone's preference.
Yeah.
You can use this pastry for other, like mince pies.
Yeah. I have actually another pastry for mince pies, which I use eggs in.
Very good.
Oh my
Tell me,
God.
how would your mother approve? Yes, she would. Excellent. What is quiet?
Eat. So that was a day and a half, really. And this is what I've learned about making pineapple tarts. They're particularly joyful when you make them in community. And that has been such a lesson for me. In the sense of knowing that I live in this community that is going to help you no matter what, and build you. And I think that's something that I would love to bring back into food, into your life, into anything that you choose to do, even with this YouTube channel. It is about community. It is about this community that I would love to build, and with all of you, and with these pineapple tarts. So, from our tarts to yours, thank you for watching Nigel's Joys, and do please, if you get anything out of this video, like, subscribe, and click that notify bell. Bye!